Hello everybody, welcome back to Scrappy Adam. Welcome back to 30 Days of Sketches. We are on day 22 and we are back ahead as we approach the last 8 days of 30 Days of Sketches series 14. Today's sketch is from Shannon Blinn, who is on YouTube. I will try to tag her probably in the description box of this video. So please do look out for that and check out her channel. This is the sketch, so we have 3 photos down the left side on a matted layout, and then a presumably 6x4 and a cluster with a big title here. I'm actually going to use 3 photos and then a cut apart, just to be different. And it's a doggy layout. So what have we got? We've got some stickers from Simple Stories, various stickers, excuse me, and some more. We have got a couple of wood pieces, some puffy stickers and some brads. We have got a couple of extra cut aparts just in case I need a little bit of something. This is the cut apart that I am going to use. Love starts with a wet nose and ends with a tail. And I have triple matted this as well. And then our 3 photos are these ones, which are obviously the 3 pooches. So we have got Milo, Pippin and Sinead. And then I've got 3 photo mats already cut. I have done a bit of prep today. I'm using 3 papers actually, so we're going to use this one, which is, I have kept the, what you call it? Branding strips, and this one is Echo Park, My Dog, Tag, You're It, and it's the B side. So that is the A side, all those dog tags, and I'm going to use the yellow plus sign. Then we have this, which I have gutted and used for my photo mats. And this is another Echo Park, My Dog. This is the 6x4 journaling cards. So I've cut this one down to 11.5 by 11.5 to give us a 1/4 inch border. And then we're going to use this one, which is actually a Cartabella Welcome Winter paper, and it is the Winter Whiteout. But I'm going to use the white wood grain because that is gorgeous. Look at that. Let me just refocus just to appreciate that. That paper is absolutely stunning. I love it. So, let's get these stuck down first and foremost, shall we? So, we're going to go... I'm trying not to use as much adhesive, and I was doing well till that piece. So, these are going to go roughly there, which is going to give us some plus signs all around. Then we have got the wood grain, which is going to go that way and about there. So that is going to be my background. I love the way that has come out. And then, as I said, I have got my photo mats and photos, so let's do that. I've just realised though, for some unbeknown reason, I have cut one too small, which is rather annoying. So we're going to change it up, and we're going to have one of our photo mats be orange, maybe, and one of them be blue. So let me just cut this there. So these are 3 1/4 by 3 1/4, using my handy dandy Tim Holtzy. So we're going to have Milo at the top, so he can go in blue. Then we're going to have Pippin, so he can go in orange, which is appropriate because he is tan. So that's worked out quite well actually. And it also ties in with the orange in this. So I'm not miffed too much that I miscut that. Okay, and then let's pop these on here. So I am going to just pop these two like this first, just to give us a rough idea of where they are going. And then I'm going to place Pippin first, there. And then I can kind of use my eye to guesstimate where they are going. So they are our photos, and that is the sort of base layout complete. Then let's pop our 6x4 cut apart, which is now obviously bigger than a 6x4. That is going to go there. I did paper piece for the orange and the blue. You can't notice so much even in real life. There are a couple of gaps because a lot of the Echo Park paper is white core paper, but it's not a big issue. I'm not going to worry about that. And then we've just got our embellishments. This is actually a really super duper simple layout. I haven't tried to change anything up or go off piste. I have kept to the sketch pretty close, to be fair. So we've got our title here and an embellishment cluster here. We may end up adding more, but let's start with our title, which is going to be a Woof. And I will probably add to that. So I've accidentally stuck one of the stickers on there, so it has come off a little bit. It's not ideal, but it's not the end of the world either. So that is going to go centered on the cut apart. So about there. I've just noticed that the yellow dot is missing, which is a little bit annoying, but there isn't much I can do apart from maybe use one of these brads instead. Yeah, that works. Gives us a bit of interest down there, so that's okay. Now, in terms of what we have here, so I have got 3 little doggy stickers, which I think are adorable. One of them is a miniature schnauzer, the other 2 are random breeds. And I'm not using them to replicate our dogs or anything, so I am going to use them, and we're going to tuck them in up here as a little extra embellishment. So we're going to pop in there like so. But rather than add this one, I'm going to actually then add this wood. This is a wooden doggy, and we're going to add that as the 3rd one. So that is just a little bit of extra for this layout. And now, let me see, this heart keeps falling off, which is rather annoying. So I think we're going to build a bit of a sort of cluster down here of various doggy bits. So why do they always put a fire hydrant in dog collections? Maybe it's an American thing, I don't know. I guess it is actually. But yeah, we don't really have them over here. But I am going to use it nonetheless because I am. Then we're going to sort of just overlap bits and bobs here. So we've got dirty dog wash and a bath and the fire hydrant and the dog chow and dog bowl. So that's a lovely little cluster of doggies. Then we've got a wooden bone, which I'm going to overlap into our title there. Don't know if you can see that. We've got this wooden heart. I think this is from Dear Lizzie. Which I was going to use, but it's a bit big actually, so maybe not. And then we have, of course, got the word strips, which I always use. I have put quite a lot though, not sure why. So we've got This Is Puppy Love, which I'm going to add to Sinead's photo. Live, Love, Bark on Pippin's, and It's a Dog Thing on Milo's. I am going to cover his tongue a little bit because I needed it to work for symmetry. And then we've got Woof Woof for Sinead. It's a Dog Life for Pippin. And Spoiled Rotten Dog for Milo. Now I know I've covered Milo's tongue there and it's winding me up, so let's move that to this side, which I know is going to put it all out of sync, but we can cope, guys. We can cope. Okay, and then I think to finish us off, I'm not going to use all of these word strips, that's for sure. But I quite like the idea of using these circles along with this Brad. So we are going to start with this house, and I'm going to add that there. Then the heart. Then the Brad and the paw. Just as like a little extra cluster area. And I think, believe it or not, I think we're probably nearly done, because I don't feel like we need to overload this layout, which I know that is me saying it, but I like the simplicity of it, and sometimes simple is good. I'm going to utilise this Brad being down here and bring in a couple of the other ones, like so. I'm not going to use the rest of those wooden pieces, or these, I don't think. No, I don't feel like we need that. So they are going to go back into my pet shop collection box. And that is going to do it for this layout, guys. That has got to be one of my quickest ever. I do like the end result. As I say, it is simple. It isn't anything outside of the box. And it's sticking with the sketch. But when you've got a great sketch like Shannon's provided us, you don't need to change much, really. I like this bit. It's a bit busy and a bit cluttered, but I do kind of quite like that. And I like the addition of the dogs up there. And of course these three beauties. I hope you like the finished layout, and thank you so much for watching. I will be back tomorrow for day 23. Happy scrapping, guys, and thank you for watching.